For Lordaeron, let the hunt begin.
Master's Call is nice. So I can Master's Call into Geppetto and play it on turn 7 after Emperor Thaurissan. I mean, the Master's Call on Geppetto is not guaranteed, but it's pretty likely. Okay, now it's guaranteed, but can't say that I'm happy to hit the Alex. Actually, I guess the best result was just Master's Calling the Geppetto and the Varisa, which would have made my Geppetto guaranteed really good. But just a discounted Malygos is probably fine. I guess I could even coin out Thaurissan, but I don't really have a follow-up. Oh my god, what a terrible draw. Well, maybe he can't kill Thaurissan?
Do you like to play with fire?
Well, I can still get a pretty nasty Malygos turn, just having it discounted down to 8. Wait, I don't want to play Master's Call, do I? Yeah, I mean, I guess Master's Call's fine. I'd rather just play 7 mana Varisa next turn than 7 mana Geppetto and have to find a spot to play the Varisa. So Varisa on 7, Alex on 8, and maybe sometimes I can kill him with Malygos on 9? Probably not likely with how much healing is in that deck. I've seen both of his cheap heals already though, so that's pretty nice. Not much reason to waste a weapon charge here, I don't think.
What would Uther do?
One shot, one kill.
Reporting for duty.
I bring life.
Alright. So, if we assume that he doesn't heal at all, then I have 16, 18 if this goes face. So he needs to heal for 5 or more to not be dead here.
I hope you like my invention.
It's time to test your metal.
Alright, forced out an early Shrivala. But this is kind of bad for me. I don't really have a great response to it. Actually, I can use spell damage marked shot to kill it. I have 7 spell damage, so this is 16, 18 damage. Alright, let's mark shot. These are all bad. Let's go Hunter's Pack, I guess. I don't even know if playing the Hunter's Pack was good there, because now I overdraw what could potentially be an Arcane Shot or a Rapid Fire. Hey, that's 6 mana, do nothing. Timeout.
My hands too full.
Save the weapon, obviously.
I hope you like my invention.
What would Uther do?
Face. Okay. Well, I didn't need the 1 damage, so that's fine. Timeout number 2.
Reporting for duty.
Guess I'll play another Call of the Wild. He can't kill me this turn, can he? What's the best he could do? Maybe like Shrink Ray, Zephyrus, Healing Touch or something? But it's not even gonna give him Healing Touch when he's at 16. It might give him Holy Fire. I think I'm actually 1 off against Holy Fire.
It's time to test your
Oh, just gonna play another Shrivala. Okay. So he doesn't have a guaranteed Holy Wrath at this point. Timeout, 1 and 6.
versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Let the hunt begin.
Geppetto's always good. It's probably not too difficult for him to play around the Rat Trap for a while. But he does have the coin, so maybe it can be annoying.
I hope you like my invention.
To my side.
Good old Misha.
To my side.
Huffer.
Reporting for duty.
I have a really strong hand if this Geppetto can hit the good cards. Could definitely be looking at a turn 8 lethal here. And it might actually not even matter if I get Alex or Varisa, as long as I get the Malygos.
Let the pain speak to me. We hunger for vengeance.
By the power of Ragnaros,
I guess there's no real reason for me to trade.
duty.
Give me a goose.
I'll make you a real toy.
Alright, so...
My hand is too full.
yeah, I mean, he's just dead every turn from now on, then he doesn't play timeout.
Do you like to play with fire?
Reporting for duty.
I bring life.
Full deck, bro.
Rexar versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. Bring it on.
Hunter's gonna be really tough.
To my side.
Oh, that was supposed to be Misha. I wouldn't have even played it if I knew it would be Leok.
To my side.
Would have actually been a pretty nasty Leok for him. Thorison's always cool. Well, it's definitely not 9 lives. I guess it's Swarm of Locusts. My very first draft had this card in it. Let's see if I made a mistake by cutting it. Let's get Misha this time. Oh my god. My RNG this game has been pathetic. No wonder I'm Dumpster Legend. This actually isn't the greatest Thorison, but it lets me play Geppetto a turn early, which is cool, I guess. Oh, that's the best Geppetto. Now I just need to find some spells that do damage.
Winds of the south, come to my aid.
This might be a deadly shot, be upset, and then play another deadly shot turn. Actually, I guess the Swarm of Locusts is quite good here. It's gonna be snakes, that's fine. And I'm scared of his rat, so I'm not gonna play my rat. Ooh, that's a damage spell. Is he dead? I can set him to 15, 13, and 1 damage off here, I think.
None can escape the fury of the storm.
It's pretty much impossible for him to kill me here. And I think it's also pretty much impossible for him to live. So, feeling pretty good about this. I do need to make sure that I hit with a weapon before playing Malygos, so I don't get explosive trapped or something. Oh, actually I need to play around Pressure Plate as well. I could have broken the Pressure Plate this turn, but it should be pretty easy to just Hunter's Mark something the next turn. I need to do this to play around Misdirection, I think.
I bring life.
This Alexstrasza doesn't even do anything now, but whatever. Oh, it eats Snipe. That's what I needed to do, is eat Snipe. I'm sure there were a lot of sequences that ended up on lethal this turn, but I think this was technically the most optimal. Who knows? Alright, this deck is kind of whack, but I think we can definitely make some improvements. Call of the Wild and Zul'jin are powerful cards, but they're just a bit too big and clunky for this deck, especially when we're already playing some 9-mana dragons. So I guess we'll probably just replace those with some secrets, because secrets are really annoying. And our opponent's probably already at least a little bit confused, so let's confuse them even more with some secrets. I guess maybe a second explosive trap makes more sense than anything else. So this right here I think is a pretty big improvement. Maybe we go secret plan instead of explosive trap. But yeah, I think this makes the deck better. The next change would maybe be like cutting the baited arrow if we can find something we want to replace it with. Maybe like Wing Blast is a pretty good card. And maybe we even replace this Hunter's Mark with another Wing Blast. So this I think is an improvement on the lock and load Malygos Hunter idea. If you want to take it a step farther on improving the Malygos Hunter, I think the next step is probably just cutting Lock and Load, because Lock and Load is such an underwhelming card. But at that point it's a totally different deck, so I'm not sure if I want to venture into that. One card I could actually see playing in this deck is Subject 9. We do want to be keeping our minion count relatively low, so that Geppetto can hit the dragons more consistently. But Subject 9 is a lot of card draw. With the changes I've been making, we've already added quite a few secrets. So maybe if you're not in love with Lock and Load, you could cut the 2 Lock and Loads for like Subject 9 and Snake Trap or something. Probably not Snake Trap in this deck, Misdirection maybe. And then maybe even cut the secret plan for a Snipe or something. But the deck is titled Lock and Load, so I should probably keep the 2 copies of Lock and Load in for now.
Shadows are rising again, darker than they've ever been.